bottles? No,
I think that her all this water bottles. Good, Francie.
So, I'm there. I see pros in getting their wetsuits.
Joe.
Like, oh shit.
Joe, here, fight.
I gotta be in the water in 15 minutes. I haven't pumped up my tires. I need to drop off my gear bag for run, gear bag for bike, my bike gear bag, my morning clothes bag. Put on a wetsuit, try to warm up, find them for the bottles. I'm like, I am so screwed. It's pitch black, you can't see anything. So first I pump the tires, I'm like just scrambling. I was able to get a volunteer to take my gear bags. And I come out of the water, my bag wouldn't have been there. They were on me because I didn't put it there. I had to rely on a volunteer. It was in the wrong spot. But anyway, so I filled my water bottles. And someone must have put a water bottle with water in there. Because I fill up my front end. And as I start the race on the bike, like my nutrition's not here, it's just water. So one of the bottles, someone put a water bottle in there. So I'm like, oh crap, this tastes like water. But the swim, I got to the race start, I had to run all the way around. I ended up jumping a fence, jumping another fence, jumping another fence. And I was able to get to the start 2 minutes before the race started.
Wow.
So everyone's all warmed up, and my feet are the beach is frozen. My feet were frozen. The warmest spot to be was in the lake, standing in the water.
It was.
Yeah, it was warmer than the air.
So but then they pulled us out of the water, so we all started on the line.
We couldn't hardly see people standing on the longboards in the fog. It was like...
So it was incredible. It was like Master and Commander, like when we used to in the fog. I was thinking I could just swim in the middle of this course and just hide in the fog. Just wait for the second. Anyways, I had a pretty average swim for me, which is bad.
And what was it? 1 hour, 1 minute, and 40 seconds.
I came out of the water 10 minutes behind the big group, 10 minutes back, and I come out of the water.
Did you know that though?
It was pretty epic to be in the water, seeing the snow on the mountains,
Oh my
seeing the fog, and the fog in the mountains above the fog. It was swimming like, and this water is so clear.
Huh.
So you can see the bottom almost the entire swim.
Could you have stood up? A lot of people were standing up walking.
At the turn.
At the turns.
But
I
so you get on the bike, it was, in a transition. I sit down right next to Matt Russell, who's from 2 minutes faster than me. He's still getting his jacket on, and he's getting his stuff on, having helpers put his stuff on. I'm trying to get into my race suit. I stripped my pants off, so I'm naked, and the guy's putting on my socks, and my pants hit him in the face.
Let me go back and delete that part.
TD here. Fight.
So I had a slow transition, but I got my time trial suit on, got the gloves on. I couldn't, my hands weren't working super well, and I was kind of stuck in my skin suit.
So how far did you start after Matt Russell?
So I came off the bike like 2 minutes back. I was able to catch him just past 12 hours, so I think he was having a hard time with altitude. He's not a lot trained, but I think a lot of people have.
On the first lap you beat him?
So I caught Matt right away, and I was like, okay, this is great. I feel awesome, except for this water that's in my bottle. That's all I have. My bars were all frozen.
Oh no.
So I'm trying. I pop it in my mouth and just kind of suck on it, let it warm up. And I probably sucked on it for 20 minutes until I was able to chew it and swallow it.
So how much of your nutrition did you actually consume?
I don't know anything about. My stomach is so messed up. My stomach is really messed up. But the cold was horrible. These 2 fingers and both hands were just totally frozen solid. I mean, they felt frozen. I kept kind of shaking my out like I was losing this.
Yeah.
Everything else was pretty long. I felt like I was the most aero cyclist out there because I had the suit on. Everyone else had jackets, and it felt like that saved me a lot of time.
Yeah.
Even though it took a long time to put on.
Did you wear...
But the course was super hard. When we drove up yesterday,
Yeah.
that hill that we thought was the hill
Yeah.
was probably 20% of it.
Oh,
They went up another 1,000 feet from there.
jeez.
And people were, when I came around when I came around the second time, age groupers were walking their bikes up there.
Really?
Really?
Walking their bikes up Brockway Summit, so 3 miles. Both climbs were over 3 miles. And the descent through Marty's camp was psycho with all age groupers.
Oh, yeah.
So, Leah. Yeah. This might be take the computer out.
But But the bike kind of went to hell in the second lap. I started hearing rubbing on the bike, and I don't know what was rubbing. It might have been my brakes.
But how come
So I
Matt
stopped.
pulled away from you though? Because he got to 11th on the bike at one point.
Yeah. So on the descent, he put up a minute, and I could not descend. My hands were frozen. I stopped to make the twice the road, so I was nervous. And so he put like a minute in me, and then I didn't see him again. And then my stomach started to really go bad. And my stomach was really bad. My stomach's really bad right now.
Leah, you want margarita?
The second loop on the bike, I stopped a couple times to try to fiddle with my brakes. I was trying to figure out what was making the noise. It was and I still don't know what it was.
Really?
I don't know if it was the
Could you
brake.
feel it pulling on the bike though?
I want to see if the wheel actually spins. If it's on the brake, then that cost me third place. But so coming down the second time on the descents, the World Duathlon champion from Belgium caught me.
And his name is?
Rob Eustenborough or something. But he was descending. He was in the aero position. I'd never seen somebody descend that well. And he put the time to me. I caught him on the Brockway climb. And then I was able to catch 3 cyclists coming into T2. I caught Matt, I caught AJ Baco, I caught Rob. And we got into transition tent.
You caught Matt.
I wanted to be the first one out of the tent. So I didn't put my regular tri-top on. I left my top on my base layer.
That was the one thing I said on your way in to
I
you
pissed all over my socks, so they were soaking with piss. And instead of changing my socks, I was like, I'm just going to risk it and go. And I was first one out of the tent probably by 20 seconds. And just psychologically, I wanted to be out. And I was feeling okay, but not great. I was thinking, okay, Matt's going to catch me. I just need to, when he catches me, I just can't break mentally. But mentally, I was gone. Physically, I was on the whole race.
Yeah, you didn't look that good, I didn't think.
Mentally, I lost it, and it was like, usually it's the other way around. The body breaks and your mind is so tough. But this was like a situation where the mind was gone. I was waiting for my body to break. I'm like, I'm just going to keep running until I can't run, and it's going to happen soon. Just keep running, and it just never happened. I kept taking the nutrition, and I changed my nutrition a little bit. I was taking on glucose, which is just like the simplest sugar possible.
Did we help much on your second lap of the run?
Yeah, you guys were very helpful. And
We were like,
What did you
dig
say?
deeper.
What did you say to Uncle Kevin when he was racing?
it
What
took
did
me
you say?
so long because the top 8 gets paid.
Hocus pocus.
Yeah.
So top 8
Give
of
them
the
a
money. And I was like in 10, and then Matt catches me. I'm like, okay. Then we caught Matt Lieto, Chris Lieto's brother,
Yeah, I remember that.
and I'm like, okay, well if Matt catches, I just netted like in the same
Did he
spot.
drop out?
Yeah. So I caught Matt.
I thought that was going to be a psychological boost for you.
Yeah.
So I saw him. I was like, okay, this is good. Finally, we caught somebody. Because the other guy, we just weren't making any time out. The whole time I saw him, I kept having to.
That was the Garcia guy?
Like I would catch up. No, this was the guy, a different guy. Eric Garcia was ahead of him, but the guy was wearing the Team TBB Sorello white shirt.
Oh, yeah.
I was like, when am I going to catch this guy? Because I'd make up a little bit of room and I'd stop to go number 2, and I'd lose all that time. Then when Matt, I refused to look back the whole race.
Oh, good.
Good.
And when I heard footsteps, I'm like, who's
It's
it
an
gonna be?
amateur.
I'm just hoping it's one person, not 2 people or 3 people. And I see it's Matt.
You heard him?
I heard him coming, yeah.
He was never closer
I
than.
tried to hold on, like mile 11, at the far out of the end of the course. And then I told him, like, Matt, I'll try to pace you as long as I can, but I knew I was going downhill. Like in my mind.
Running?
In my
Why
mind.
did you tell him that?
Because I figured he was going to run. He usually runs really well.
You actually told me to pace him?
Like, man, I'll pace as long as I can. I'm not feeling very good.
Oh, that probably.
We make the turn. And I was running the uphills really poorly. I couldn't run uphill, but on the downhills, I was able to just open it up and just drill it. So it's like this long slog uphill, like 1-2% grade. You turn, and like, I just injected a little bit of pace, and then I didn't hear Matt's footsteps anymore. I just wasn't going to look back. I'm like, okay, he's probably still there. Just keep running hard, keep turning over. And I was really just trying to work the downhills.
Did he say anything when you said the pacing?
We talked a little bit. He's like, Matt Lieto will crack. He cracked soon after. And I was just hoping, like, okay, well, if we catch one more person, then we're both in the money. Like, okay, I can live with Matt being 7th and me 8th. Like, I'm going to make him fight for it, but
What was the hardest part of the race for you?
Now you can poop yourself.